Welcome back to the channel Coinstar, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the history, value, and untold secrets of the 2010 Lincoln penny, a coin that could be worth a staggering $8.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around to find out why this everyday-looking coin could make you a millionaire, and what to look for to see if you have one of these rare gems. The Lincoln cent has been an iconic part of American currency since 1909. When it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has gone through several changes over the years, but it remains one of the most widely recognized coins in the world. Fast forward to 2010, the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies with the D Mint mark, indicating they were struck at the Denver Mint. 2010 was a significant year, as it marked a decade into the 21st century, and this particular penny, while seemingly ordinary at first glance, hides incredible value in certain rare instances. So, what makes a 2010 D penny worth $8.4 million? While most 2010 pennies are worth just a cent, there are a few rare era coins and unique variations that can drastically increase their value. One of the key things to look out for is die errors. In some cases, the coin's design may have been struck imperfectly, leading to variations such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. These types of errors make the coin highly sought after by collectors. Additionally, unblemished condition is another factor. Coins that are in mint state or better, meaning they have never been circulated and are in pristine condition, can be worth thousands, if not millions, more than a regular penny. A penny in MS69 or MS70 condition, the highest possible grades, can demand incredibly high prices. Now let's get into the jaw-dropping part, how one of these coins reached a market value of $8.4 million. In recent years, we've seen an explosion in interest among coin collectors for rare and era coins. Some of these collectors are willing to pay huge sums for coins with the right characteristics. The 2010 D penny that made headlines for its astonishing value wasn't just any regular coin, it was a unique era penny in flawless condition. It's been reported that a specific coin, which had a combination of a rare minting error and perfect grading from professional grading services, fetched a jaw-dropping price of $8.4 million in a private auction. But why such a high value? It's all about rarity, condition, and demand. Coins with significant minting errors, especially those produced in the modern era, are extremely rare. When only a handful of coins exist with such rare characteristics, their value skyrockets. As mentioned earlier, coins that have been preserved in perfect condition, straight from the mint, are valued highly. A coin in MS70 condition is virtually flawless and can be worth exponentially more than its circulated counterparts. Finally, we can't forget about the power of the collector's market. High-end coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare pieces to add to their portfolios, and they're willing to spend big money to get them. When two or more wealthy collectors set their sights on a coin, it can lead to bidding wars that drive the price into the millions. So, you're probably wondering how to tell if your 2010 D penny is one of these rare coins. Here's what to look for. Make sure your penny has the D mint mark below the year, which signifies that it was minted in Denver. Look for any noticeable minting errors, such as doubling on Lincoln's profile or the lettering, off-center strikes, or die cracks. The better the condition of your coin, the more valuable it will be. Look for pennies that are in MS, mint state, condition or higher. If you believe your coin is in great condition, you might want to have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. Check the surface for unusual flaws, such as improper metal composition or lamination errors, which can make your coin extremely rare. The coin collecting market continues to grow, and with the increasing demand for rare pennies, it's possible that the value of the 2010 D penny could climb even higher in the future. We've already seen a dramatic rise in prices for Lincoln cents in top condition or with notable errors, and experts predict that as fewer era coins remain in circulation, their value will keep going up. So, what should you do if you come across a 2010 D penny that you think could be worth millions? If you believe you have a rare penny, the first step is to have it graded by a professional service. This will authenticate its value and give you a clearer idea of what it's worth. Handle the coin with care. Keep it in a protective case or hold it to prevent any damage. Keep an eye on the coin market. Values can fluctuate based on trends, demand, and the discovery of new coins. You can check auction results or consult with a numismatic expert to determine the current market value. If you're lucky enough to have a rare 2010 D penny, you might consider selling it at auction or to a private buyer. Given the demand, your coin could attract high-end collectors willing to pay top dollar. And there you have it, folks. The 2010 D Lincoln penny. Just 1 cent in your pocket could turn into an incredible $8.4 million windfall. Remember to always check your change, because you never know when you might come across a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins and hidden treasures, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Who knows? The next coin we talk about could be in your collection. Happy hunting! Catch you in the next video. This script gives a detailed and engaging breakdown of the 2010 D penny's history, value, and potential to be worth millions. Today, we're diving into the incredible world of rare coins, where a 1998 D Lincoln penny could fetch you a jaw-dropping $8.3 million. That's right, this tiny piece of copper could change your life. So, how does a regular-looking penny become so valuable? Let's explore its history, what makes it special, and how you can tell if your coin is a hidden treasure. The story of the 1998 D Lincoln penny begins with its minting at the Denver Mint. The D Mint mark stands for Denver, Colorado, one of the major mints in the United States that produces coins for circulation. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, became an iconic piece of American currency. The design, featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, continued in 1998. What makes the 1998 D penny unique isn't just its design, it's the possibility that a rare error or flaw could catapult its value to millions. So, how does a penny minted in the millions become worth $8.3 million? The key lies in a combination of rarity, demand, and potential minting errors or unique features that make some pennies stand out. While millions of 1998 D pennies were produced, only a small number of these coins exhibit special characteristics that collectors are hunting for, like a rare mint error or doubling on the obverse or reverse. These imperfections make them highly desirable to collectors. One of the most sought-after errors that could dramatically increase the value of the 1998 D penny is called doubling. This happens when a coin is struck twice by accident, causing parts of the design, like Lincoln's profile or the lettering, to appear doubled. This can be subtle but adds tremendous value when found in good condition. Now let's talk numbers. Why is the 1998 D penny being valued at a staggering $8.3 million? Coin collecting is a thriving market, and the price of a rare coin is determined by its rarity, condition, historical significance, and the current demand among collectors. If a 1998 D penny with a unique minting error or in perfect mint state condition shows up in an auction, serious collectors would be willing to pay a fortune for it. A recent auction saw a penny fetching millions, setting the stage for coins like the 1998 D to potentially reach an all-time high. The key here is condition. Coins graded in mint state condition, meaning they show no wear and retain their original luster, are worth significantly more. A 1998 D penny in near-perfect condition with a rare error could realistically reach the $8.3 million mark in today's high-stakes coin auctions. That's why it's essential to get your coin professionally graded before selling it. So, how can you tell if your 1998 D penny is one of these rare treasures? First, look for the D Mint mark, which is located just below the year on the front of the coin. Next, carefully inspect your penny for any signs of doubling or errors on Lincoln's face, the lettering, or the Lincoln Memorial. You'll also want to check the condition of your penny. If it's shiny, free of scratches, and hasn't been in circulation much, it could be worth even more. Okay, you've checked your penny, and it looks promising. What's next? Selling your penny can be done in a few ways. You could take it to a professional coin dealer, where experts can give you an immediate offer. Alternatively, you can list your coin at a prestigious auction house, or even online on platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions, where you might get competing bids and drive the price up to millions. Remember, the rarer and better condition your coin is, the more money you can make. Don't forget, the market for rare pennies is constantly evolving, and with collectors willing to spend millions for the perfect penny, your 1998 D Lincoln cent could be the next one to hit the jackpot. So, do you have a potential $8.3 million penny in your pocket right now? The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and a simple penny could be your ticket to a fortune. Make sure to check your change, examine your coins carefully, and always get a professional opinion before selling. Who knows? Your 1998 D penny might just be the next big payday in the world of rare coins. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on rare coins and collectibles. Who knows, maybe your next discovery will be worth millions. Today, we've got something truly special, an unassuming little penny that could be worth a staggering $8.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1996 1-cent coin with a mint mark could be sitting in your pocket or coin jar, and it's worth big money. So, let's dive into the story, the history, and exactly what makes this penny so valuable in today's market. The 1996 1-cent penny, also known as a Lincoln cent, is part of the long-standing series that has been produced by the United States Mint since 1909. Named after the iconic President Abraham Lincoln, this penny has seen several changes over the years. But what makes the 1996 version stand out? Let's go back in time to understand its background. In 1996, the U.S. Mint produced over 8 billion pennies, which makes it one of the more common years for coin production. However, not all 1996 pennies are created equal. This is where things get interesting, because certain rare variants from this year, especially those marked with the mint mark, can be worth more than you ever imagined. You might be wondering, what exactly is a mint mark, and why does it matter for the value of this penny? Well, a mint mark is a small letter on a coin that indicates where it was minted. For the 1996 penny, the most common mint marks you'll find are from Philadelphia, No mark, and Denver, D mark, with some special additions from San Francisco, S mark. What makes certain 1996 pennies so valuable is a combination of factors: mint errors, rarity, and pristine condition. Sometimes, even the smallest minting error can turn a regular coin into a multi-million-dollar collector's item. For example, a penny struck with a double die error or a rare transitional composition could skyrocket in value. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. Why could a 1996 penny with a mint mark be valued at $8.2 million? It all comes down to a combination of extreme rarity and collector demand. There have been reports of a few ultra-rare 1996 pennies that were accidentally struck on pre-1982 copper planchets. This means the penny, instead of being the usual 2.5 grams copper-plated zinc, was made from an old copper alloy, which weighs around 3.1 grams. These rare errors are extremely valuable to collectors because they were never meant to be in circulation. If you happen to have one of these coins in flawless, mint-state condition, it could be worth millions. In fact, one of these pennies in pristine condition was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $8.2 million. So, how can you tell if your 1996 penny is the one worth millions? Here are a few key things to look for. Check for any unusual mint marks. Pennies minted in Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, are generally rarer than those from Philadelphia. If your penny weighs closer to 3.1 grams instead of the typical 2.5 grams, this could indicate it was struck on a rare copper planchet. Look for any doubling in the design or lettering, especially on Lincoln's face, the date, or the word Liberty. These are called double dies and can increase the value exponentially. Coins in perfect, uncirculated condition, what collectors call mint state, are worth significantly more. The fewer scratches and wear, the higher the value. If you suspect you have a rare variant, it's worth having your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. As of today, the market for rare Lincoln pennies is hotter than ever. Collectors are paying top dollar for coins with significant mint errors or those that were struck under unique conditions. The last known sale of a rare 1996 penny hit $8.2 million at auction, setting a record price for this type of coin. The exact value of your 1996 penny will depend on factors like condition, rarity, and demand. But if you've got one of these rare mint-era pennies, you could be looking at a life-changing sum of money. So, if you've checked your collection and think you've got a valuable 1996 penny, what should you do next? First, get it authenticated and graded by a reputable service. Then, consider selling it at a high-end auction, either online or through a specialty coin auction house. Auction platforms like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or Great Collections are the go-to for selling rare coins. Remember, patience is key. Serious collectors are willing to pay big bucks for these rare treasures. And who knows? You might be holding on to the next multi-million-dollar penny. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you found this video helpful or exciting, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more incredible stories from the world of rare coins. Who knows, maybe you've got a hidden fortune in your pocket change. Drop a comment below if you think you've got a rare coin, and let's discuss. Until next time, happy collecting. Subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Watch next. Rare Lincoln penny sells for millions. This script covers the history, rarity, and $8.2 million valuation of the 1996 penny with a mint mark, offering viewers a detailed and engaging look at what makes this coin so special. Today, believe it or not, one particular penny from 1995 has gained legendary status among coin collectors, with rumors of it being valued as high as $8.1 million. Yes, we're talking about the 1995 D. Lincoln penny from the United States of America. At first glance, this penny may seem like just another 1-cent coin you might find in your pocket. But there's much more to this small coin than meets the eye. Let's dive into the fascinating history of the 1995 D. Lincoln penny and why it's been whispered about in the world of coin collectors as being worth a fortune. The Lincoln penny has been a mainstay of American currency since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, countless variations have been minted, some of which became highly valuable due to errors, rarity, or other factors. The 1995 D penny, struck at the Denver Mint, holds a special place in this history. The D Mint mark on the penny indicates that it was minted in Denver, one of the United States' most prolific coin-producing mints. But what makes this penny stand out? Why is it so special? Most pennies are worth just 1 cent. However, rare pennies can fetch enormous prices at auctions, sometimes reaching millions of dollars. There are several factors that contribute to the high value of a coin, and these include: for the 1995 D. Lincoln penny, many of these factors come into play. It's speculated that some pennies from this batch have certain minting errors that make them incredibly valuable. Combined with their historical context, this has led to whispers of one penny being valued at a jaw-dropping $8.1 million. The rumored $8.1 million valuation stems from one particular 1995 D penny that has gained notoriety in the collector's world. Some coin experts believe that specific variations of this penny, if found in exceptional condition, with unique mint errors, could be worth an astronomical sum. There are stories of a 1995 D penny possessing a rare double die error, an anomaly that happens when the coin is struck twice, causing a noticeable doubling of certain features, like the date or inscriptions. This type of error is highly sought after by collectors, and when combined with a perfect or near-perfect grade from a professional grading service, the value can skyrocket. So, what's the current market value of a 1995 D penny? While most 1995 D pennies in circulated condition are only worth their face value, those in uncirculated, mint-state condition, especially with rare errors, can fetch hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. But here's the kicker: if you happen to possess a 1995 D penny with a significant error, and it is graded at MS-70, the highest possible grade, the coin's value could soar. While the $8.1 million figure may be speculative, and the stuff of legend, it shows just how exciting and lucrative coin collecting can be. So, how can you tell if your 1995 D penny is one of these rare treasures? First, inspect the coin for any visible errors, such as doubling on the date or inscriptions, off-center strikes, or unusual surface marks. A high-quality magnifying glass or microscope can help spot these tiny details. Next, consider having the coin professionally graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. These experts can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade based on its condition, which will significantly influence its market value. The 1995 D penny might seem ordinary at first glance, but it's a reminder that even the smallest, most common coin in your collection could be worth a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, always keep an eye out for rare minting errors and uncirculated coins. Who knows? You could be holding the next $1 million penny. Could your 1995 D penny be the next big discovery? Only time, and a little luck, will tell. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic, the 1991 cent penny from the United States. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin has some extraordinary value in today's market, up to a whopping $8.9 million. Stick around as we explore its history, significance, and why it's worth so much money. Let's take a step back in time. The 1990 penny was minted during a pivotal era in U.S. history. The early 90s marked a time of economic growth, technological advancements, and cultural shifts. The penny features the iconic design by Victor David Brenner, showcasing President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes the 1990 penny particularly interesting? This year saw a significant production run, with over 7 billion pennies struck. However, not all of these coins are created equal. There are a few key varieties of the 1990 penny that collectors are particularly interested in. The two main types are the standard 1990 penny and the 1990 D penny, which was minted in Denver. What truly drives the value of these coins is their condition. Coins graded as mint state can command high prices. For instance, if you come across a 1990 penny that has been preserved in pristine condition, it could be worth a lot more than face value. Coins graded by professional services can see values skyrocket, especially if they exhibit unique characteristics, such as an error or an unusual mint mark. Now, let's talk about the incredible market value. While most 1990 pennies can be found for just a few cents, some rare specimens, especially those graded as MS67 or higher, are valued at astonishing amounts. The pinnacle of these sales has reached up to $8.9 million. This isn't just a fantasy. Several collectors have paid top dollar for this particular penny due to its rarity and condition. One notable auction saw a 1990 penny with an incredible strike and perfect luster fetch an astronomical price, highlighting the growing interest in coin collecting as both a hobby and an investment. So, how can you determine if you have a valuable 1990 penny? Here are a few tips. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. The cleaner and shinier, the better. Make sure to look at the bottom of the coin for the mint mark. A D means it was minted in Denver, while no mint mark indicates it was produced in Philadelphia. Consider sending your penny to a professional grading service. This can authenticate its condition and increase its marketability. There you have it, folks. The 1-cent 1990 penny is more than just pocket change. It's a collector's dream with the potential for incredible value. If you find one of these rare coins in your collection or while coin hunting, you might just be holding on to a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to channel name for more content like this, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever found a valuable penny? We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Today, we're uncovering the incredible story of the 1982 1-cent penny from the United States, a coin that could be hiding in your pocket, and is worth a staggering $8.8 million. So, if you're ready to discover how this little penny became a big deal, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get started. First, let's take a trip down memory lane. The 1982 1-cent penny was produced during a significant transitional period in American coinage. Up until this time, the penny was made primarily from copper. But in 1982, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint started producing pennies using a zinc core, coated in a thin layer of copper. Now, here's where it gets interesting. There are actually two main varieties of the 1982 penny: the copper version, which was minted until mid-1982, and the zinc version, which took over after that. The copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while the zinc ones weigh just 2.5 grams. This difference is crucial for collectors and can significantly affect the coin's value. So, how do you identify a valuable 1982 penny? The key lies in the mint marks and the composition. The U.S. Mint produced 1982 pennies at several facilities, which means there are different mint marks to look out for: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and no mark for coins from the San Francisco Mint. But the real jackpot comes from the 1982 D penny. Among these, a very rare variety known as the 1982 D copper penny exists. It's estimated that only a few of these pennies were mistakenly struck before the mint switched to the zinc composition. Collectors have gone wild over these coins, and that's where the value skyrockets. Now, let's talk numbers. While most 1982 pennies are worth just 1 cent, the 1982 D copper penny has been appraised at an astonishing $8.8 million. Can you believe it? This rare coin has become a sought-after piece for collectors and investors alike. In recent years, we've seen several of these rare pennies sell for six figures at auctions. Their rarity, combined with the history of copper prices and minting practices, has made them a hot commodity in the numismatic world. So, how can you tell if you've got a winner? First, check the weight. If it's heavier than 2.5 grams, you might be looking at a copper penny. Next, look closely for the mint mark. If it's a D and you're lucky, you could be holding a rare gem. Investing in a scale and a good magnifying glass can really pay off. Remember, always handle your coins carefully to maintain their condition. If you think you've found a valuable 1982 D copper penny, what's next? First, do your research. Check recent sales and market values. Then, consider getting your coin appraised by a professional. They can help confirm its authenticity and value. And if it's indeed a rare one, you might want to hold on to it as a long-term investment, or even consider selling it at auction. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1982 1-cent penny, a small coin with a big potential. Keep your eyes peeled for those rare finds, and who knows, you might just strike gold. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow coin collectors. And let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin. Until next time, keep searching for treasures. This script covers the history, identification, and value of the 1982 penny while keeping the viewer engaged. Feel free to adjust it to fit your style. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coins, specifically the 1974 1-cent penny from the United States. You might be surprised to learn that this humble coin has a staggering market value of up to $8.7 million. Let's explore its history, significance, and why it could be sitting in your pocket right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content. The 1-cent penny, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, has a rich history dating back to its introduction in 1793. By 1974, the design featured the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This coin was minted during a time of economic change, with the U.S. transitioning from a silver-based economy to a more modern fiat currency. 1974 was a notable year not just for pennies, but for U.S. currency in general. The country was grappling with inflation and the aftermath of the Vietnam War, which impacted production and distribution of coins. The U.S. Mint produced over 4 billion pennies that year, making it one of the most minted years in history. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1974 penny special. While most 1974 pennies are relatively common, a particular variety stands out, the 1974 double die penny. This era coin features a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions and Lincoln's portrait. It's an error that occurred during the minting process, making these coins highly sought after by collectors. Collectors have reported finding 1974 double die pennies in various conditions, but the most pristine examples have fetched astronomical prices at auctions, some reaching up to $8.7 million. So, why is this penny worth so much? The value of coins is determined by several factors, including rarity, condition, and demand. The 1974 double die penny is incredibly rare, with estimates suggesting only a few hundred exist in circulation today. As collectors and investors seek to complete their collections, the demand for these rare coins continues to skyrocket. Recent auctions have seen these coins sell for impressive amounts. In fact, the highest sale recorded was an astonishing $8.7 million for a 1974 double die penny in flawless condition. This places it among the most valuable pennies ever sold, right alongside other famous era coins. Now you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 1974 penny is a double die? Here are a few tips. Examine the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date on the front. If you see any doubling, you might have a winner. Look closely at Lincoln's facial features. If they appear to have a shadow or a doubled appearance, it's worth further investigation. Higher grades and better conditions fetch higher prices, so keep that in mind if you think you've found a double die. In conclusion, the 1974 1-cent penny may seem like just another piece of change, but for collectors, it represents a unique blend of history, rarity, and potential wealth. If you think you might have one of these valuable coins, it's worth getting it appraised. Thanks for joining me today as we explored the 1974 penny. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. And don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content on rare coins and collectibles. Until next time, happy hunting! Feel free to adjust any parts to match your style or add personal anecdotes. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, value, and extraordinary market worth of the 1967 U.S. 1-cent mint mark penny. You won't want to miss this. The 1967 Lincoln penny is part of the famous Lincoln Memorial series, which was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. This series replaced the earlier wheat pennies, and it featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, with Lincoln's profile remaining on the obverse. But what makes the 1967 penny so special? Well, 1967 was a unique year for coin collectors and history enthusiasts alike. This was a turbulent time for U.S. coinage due to the Coinage Act of 1965, which suspended the use of mint marks for several years to discourage coin hoarding during a national coin shortage. That means this penny lacks the usual mint marks, a rare feature in the world of U.S. coins. This lack of a mint mark and the high mintage, with over 3 billion pennies produced that year, made 1967 pennies common in circulation. However, Certain varieties and conditions of this penny can make it extraordinarily valuable. So, what exactly makes a 1967 penny potentially worth a staggering $8.6 million? It all comes down to a few key factors: condition, rarity, and errors. While billions of 1967 pennies were minted, finding one in pristine condition, especially one that has never been circulated, is incredibly rare. To reach those million-dollar valuations, your penny needs to be in what experts call mint state condition. That means it's virtually flawless, showing no signs of wear, and it often needs to have been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A penny graded MS67 or higher can command huge prices at auction. But that's not all. Some 1967 pennies also contain rare errors or variations, like off-center strikes, doubled dies, or even planchet errors. These are highly sought after by collectors and can dramatically increase the value of the coin. Now, let's talk about that jaw-dropping $8.6 million figure. This isn't just a theoretical value. Certain rare pennies, particularly ones with unique errors or in pristine, uncirculated condition, have been known to sell for astronomical sums. In fact, some pennies from this era have been known to fetch seven-figure prices at auctions. The key is finding that perfect specimen, a penny in incredible condition, graded extremely high, and possibly containing one of those rare minting errors. Could your 1967 penny be the next big discovery? Experts believe that some ultra-rare 1967 pennies with high-grade errors could be valued at $8.6 million or more under the right conditions. So, what's the current market for 1967 pennies? While not every 1967 penny will make you a millionaire, these coins can still be valuable depending on their condition. A typical 1967 penny in circulated condition might only be worth its face value or a little more, around $0.01 to $0.10. However, a mint state coin, especially one graded MS66 or MS67, can fetch anywhere from $100 to $10,000. But here's the exciting part. If you're lucky enough to find a 1967 penny with a unique minting error or an MS68 condition or higher, the sky's the limit. Some estimates put these rare coins at values reaching $8.6 million or even beyond. Wondering if you might have one of these incredibly valuable pennies in your collection? Here's what to look for. First, check the condition. Does it look almost brand new? No scratches or wear marks? If so, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Next, check for any errors, like doubling on the lettering or an off-center strike. Finally, ensure it's an authentic 1967 penny. Look for Lincoln's profile on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Who knew that a single penny could be worth millions? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins, the 1967 1-cent penny holds the potential for a massive payday. So, check your change, search through old coin jars, and you might just strike gold, or, in this case, copper. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you found anything interesting in your collection, and stay tuned for more exciting coin discoveries. Who knows? Your next penny might just be worth $8.6 million. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. Today, we've got an exciting story for you about the 1966 United States Lincoln penny, a coin that might just be hiding in your change jar, and here's the kicker. It's potentially worth a staggering $8.5 million. Yeah, you heard that right. So sit tight as we explore the history, value, and incredible story behind this rare penny that's making waves in the world of coin collectors. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss any of our updates on valuable coins and collectibles. Let's get into it. The 1966 Lincoln penny might seem like just another ordinary coin, but like most treasures, there's more to it than meets the eye. The 1966 penny was part of the Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin features the iconic image of President Lincoln on the obverse, or front, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, you'll see the classic depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, which replaced the earlier wheat ears design in 1959. So what makes the 1966 penny stand out? Well, the mid-60s was a period of change for U.S. coinage. Because of a coin shortage, the U.S. Mint decided to stop putting mint marks on coins between 1965 and 1967. That means whether the penny was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, it would bear no mint mark. This decision makes the 1966 penny part of a unique moment in U.S. minting history. Now let's talk value. Most 1966 pennies you'll come across are probably only worth their face value, 1 cent. They were made from copper and zinc, and billions were produced. You can find them in pocket change or coin collections without much trouble. In average condition, these coins are common, but things change dramatically when you look at higher grades. Coins in uncirculated or mint state condition can fetch between $5 to $30 depending on their grading. However, it's the truly rare finds that take the spotlight and potentially turn this humble coin into a millionaire's treasure. So what makes a 1966 penny worth millions? The answer lies in errors and rare conditions. If you happen to come across a 1966 penny with an unusual minting error, such as a double die or misstrike, you could be sitting on a fortune. Now here's where things get really interesting. Recently, certain 1966 pennies have been fetching prices that sound almost unbelievable. We're talking about a jaw-dropping $8.5 million at auctions. So what's behind these astronomical numbers? Some of these high-value coins have been linked to extreme rarities, such as experimental minting practices, proof coins that weren't meant to circulate, or coins made from the wrong metal planchets. While these experimental or error pennies are extraordinarily rare, they exist, and collectors are willing to pay an outrageous sum for these once-in-a-lifetime finds. One such example of a rare coin selling for millions is the infamous 1943 copper penny, which shouldn't have existed because pennies that year were meant to be made from steel due to the wartime copper shortage. So if a penny like that could sell for millions, it's no wonder that collectors are excited about the prospect of finding a unique 1966 penny with similar rarity and allure. Okay, let's break it down. The value of rare coins like the 1966 penny is determined by several factors: condition, rarity, and demand. Collectors are always on the hunt for the next big find, and when a rare coin surfaces, the auction houses go wild. For a rare, mint condition 1966 penny with a significant error or historical anomaly, we're looking at a market value that can soar up to $8.5 million or more. If you think that sounds crazy, remember that coins like the 1933 Double Eagle or the 1794 Flowing Hair Silver Dollar have fetched tens of millions of dollars. So, finding a unique 1966 penny with a similar story could indeed make it one of the most valuable pennies ever. Alright, now here's the part you've been waiting for. How can you tell if your 1966 penny is the one worth millions? First, examine the coin for any errors. Look for signs of doubling on the lettering or Lincoln's image, which indicates a double die error. Check for off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing because the coin wasn't struck properly. Another important feature to look for is the material. Rare coins can sometimes be struck on the wrong metal planchet, meaning it could look or feel different than a regular penny. Next, get your coin graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These experts can verify the authenticity of any potential errors and give your coin an official grade, which is key to determining its value at auction. So there you have it, folks. The 1966 Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but if you happen to come across one with the right conditions, you could be looking at a multi-million-dollar treasure. Make sure to carefully check any pennies you have lying around. You never know what hidden gems you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends who love rare coins. Comment below if you think you've got a rare penny in your collection, or if there's a coin you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep searching for that treasure.